Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Collector. Welcome to my Nerd Cave, and boy, I almost forgot to do this weekend. Yeah, I was just in the midst of doing chores, and all of a sudden it's 5:30 on Sunday, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to do that. And, also dealing with my mother, who borrowed my copy of Everything Everywhere All at Once, and hated it. And so, yeah, kind of debating with her on that. And if anybody wants a mother, she's slightly used, but, to a good home. Anyway, so, past several weekends I've been going through game collections. If you've watched anything on my channel, you know that that's what I've been doing lately. And so this weekend I'm doing original NES games. And Fluffy, please do not jump on the table that my phone is currently sitting on. I don't want you to knock it over. Okay, I'm just going to kind of dive right in. Once again, none of it's in any particular order. I'm saving some special ones for the end, etc., etc. So we're just going to kind of power through this because this is going to be a longer video. I have surprisingly a lot of NES games, considering I am god-awful at 8-bit games. Like, I am terrible. I get like a couple levels in, maybe, and then get my ass kicked. So, here we go. Days of Thunder. Is that based off that, was it a Tom Cruise movie? Days of Thunder. Deadly Towers. Defender of the Crown. I don't want to get into any rare ones at first. Those are kind of, I think, shoved off to the side. But okay, Double Dragon. Oh, this one is in order. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. Gauntlet 2. Ghosts and Goblins. I've heard a horribly difficult game. Remember the Angry Video Game Nerd episode? I think it was Angry Nintendo Nerd at the time. No, one of the black box games. Pinball. I might actually do alright with Pinball, I don't know. Oh, one of the weird shaped Tengen games. Klax. Another Tengen. Gauntlet. I think I have the alternate cartridge for that too, somewhere in here. Another black box game. Soccer. One that's got a Funko Land sleeve on it. Another black box game. Kung Fu. Oh, and I've got the manual with that one. Holy shit. A lot of these that are in the sleeves have manuals with them. Some of them don't. I just kind of started putting the sleeves on anything, but like the ones that have the manuals with them have a sleeve. So, Gyromite, Excite Bike, Jordan vs. Bird 1-on-1. I remember going to a flea market and there's a guy that was selling this, not this exact one, but selling this game. And he wanted like 25 or 30 bucks for it. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's a $5 game. Or at least it was at the time. I don't know. I'm not up to date on the prices at the moment. But World Wrestling. Bases Loaded 3 with the manual. The Manuel. Bionic Commando. Metal Gear. I hear the Japanese version is significantly better than this version. Yep, that stack fell over. Slalom. I've never been skiing. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, the one with the manual. This is Golf. Sometime maybe I need to look into completing some of these that have the manuals. Nintendo World Cup. Jaws. Not as terrible as James Rolfe says it was. Bad Dudes with the manual. Alright, stack 1 is down, which is actually also shelf 1. Cobra Command. And you know what, I don't care. I'll just stuff them back on however I see fit. Solar Jetman. No manual, but Solar Jetman in the sleeve. I think most of this deck has sleeves. but maybe no manual. This is the triple cart. Mario Bros. Duck Hunt World Class Track Meet. Everybody knows about the Mario Duck Hunt one, and there's this alternate. I think this is like a strategy game. Shinjin the Ruler. There's a lot of strategy games on the NES. Side Pocket. Pool game. I rock it, like real world pool. I don't know about video game pool. Arch Rivals. Basketball game. It seems like I would have these, like, along with the up there games. They're not necessarily up there in price, but they're like, they're the go-to games of the system. So Super Mario Bros. 2, obviously, they're different from the one that they got in Japan. Everybody knows. I even covered it in the Super Nintendo show-off video. The only Mega Man game I have for the system, Mega Man 3. Blaster Master. Seemed like that was a decent game. I know I played it. I've got so many games. Spy Hunter. I presume you hunt spies. Stealth. Not to be confused with the movie that came out in like the early 2000s. I think Jamie Foxx was in it. T2, the arcade game. No? No, this T2 Judgment Day. Okay. There's like a few different T2 games. Like mostly Super Nintendo, but apparently NES got one too. Forgot I had that actually. Time Lord. No, David Tennant is not in this one. He is the best doctor. His hair. Boom, boom, boom. Golgo 13. Was this a good one? I can't remember. Sometimes has like odd titles. The Guardian Legend, which looks badass from the label art. I don't know anything about it though, so. Snake Rattle and Roll with a very cute label art. Defender 2, because it needed a sequel. Defender, that's like a shoot 'em up game, right? Yeah. So. City Connection. Monopoly. That don't sound good. Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. Wayne Gretzky Hockey. Who names a game after a condom? Trojan. Or a wooden horse. I don't know. Bart vs. Space Mutants. Actually kind of fun. I thought it was anyway, so. There's actually a few Simpsons games, and I kind of like would like to get all of the Simpsons games because like I'm a lifelong Simpsons fan. So, Ski or Die. You have no other options. That stack fell down now. Hope I can find everything. Like one of them's gonna slide underneath the couch or something. And I'm just not gonna see it. I'm not even going to try to stack anymore. I'm just going to kind of toss them in the pile. Rad Racer. Everybody likes the Rad Racer games, right? Come on. Ring King. Huh. Rad Racer 2. The Black Bass, which apparently belonged to Gale. Yeah. Oliver Stone directed an NES game. Platoon. Town and Country Surf Design. Wood and Water Rage. I don't know if it's... Okay, so TNC Surf Design is apparently the official name, so... It's like, you just look at this label and you're like, what the fuck is the title of this one? Wood and Water Rage, and you don't even realize that that's the title, right in that circle. It's weird. Karate Kid. One of the top movies of the 80s, honestly. With the manual. Mr. Miyagi was the GOAT. Kickle Cubicle. And that's like a puzzle kind of game, and I kind of like those, so I might actually play that one. Ice Hockey. These games with, like, the most generic title. You know, like, you got the ones that obviously are, like, named after somebody. The Joe Maddens, the Wayne Gretzkys. And then there come the developers who say, yeah, we're just going to call this one Ice Hockey. Just to not confuse anybody. Dr. Mario. He worked as a plumber to get through medical school. Not the rare one. Bubble Bobble. I think there's actually Bubble Bobble 2 and Bubble Bobble 3. Neither one of them I have, and I think they're worth a little bit more than this. They might not be as rare as I'm thinking, though. I don't know. It's been a while since I've looked at prices on these. But Bubble Bobble. Fun game, actually. This was also a fun game, I thought. Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. I'm also a lifelong Looney Tunes fan. Legacy of the Wizard. There's also a handful of games on the NES that I am actively looking for. Not necessarily the super rare ones, but there's like Willow. You know, I love the movie and the game looks fun as hell, so I'm looking for Willow, and there's a few others that I have a list of. Legend of the Kagi. I assume it's Kagi, not Cage. I don't know. Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf. 2 men enter. 1 man wins. Putt for your life. This video's gonna go on fucking forever. Major League Baseball, I assume. It's a baseball game. What do you want? Marble Madness. Who doesn't like playing marbles? I think it's marvelous. Actually, I could use an upgrade for the label. Metroid. I think that's like the re-release version. It's like the original had like a different. Or am I flip-flopping? There were 2 different releases for this, and yeah, for artwork variants. Kind of look out for both, but I could actually use an upgrade for that one. Of course, everybody loves Metroid. I mean, come on. My favorite one is the Super Metroid. Winter Games. Also, I love Metroid Prime, but Winter Games. This one comes with a manual. Base loaded too. But I've got the manual in a different spot than I have for the rest of those. So, base loaded 2, the 2nd season. Is that one like just so popular that I had to like have 4 of them on the NES? Commando. Remember the Schwarzenegger movie? He did not wear underwear in it. Because it was Commando. These jokes are going to lose followers, and I don't have that many. Back to the Future. It's got LGA in on it. That means that James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, is just super pissed off I'm even acknowledging their existence. Like he knows who I am. Pinbot. It's very colorful. I like that. RC Pro-Am. Racing game. Play an RC car. This one's gonna throw you for a loop. I honestly feel dirty owning this in my collection. Not because of what it is, because if it is what it is, this would be the rarest game in the collection. However, this is a repro cart. I did not realize it was a repro cart when I bought it. Luckily, I bought it for super cheap from, I don't know, some guy on Facebook Marketplace. And, got to looking at it, and I'm like, hold up, why does it use standard screws and not the regular screws that regular NES games have? And so I opened it up, and the board in it has a website on it, and I'm pretty certain they did not have that in 1989. So, yeah, I don't even know why I keep it. Like, what would I list it as a repro cart of Bonk's Adventures with slight label damage? What would I even get for a repro cart? I don't know. I try to avoid buying repro carts. So, yeah, you're going over there now. You're exiled. You clone. Alright. Dragon Warrior. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the angry video games nerd's favorite video game. We all know. I literally bought this because of Angry Video Game Nerd. See? I bought it from a retail store. $5 apparently. The Last Ninja. Surely not The Last. Or is it better than Last Jedi? But, I don't care. I like all the Star Wars. So, hate me all you want for liking all the Star Wars. Top Gun Second Mission. They were a little bit behind in the movies. The sequel did not come out until like 35 years later. The sequel to the video game came out like the next year. So, Gauntlet. See, I knew I had the regular NES cart. Or was this the Bugs Bunny game that I liked? I don't remember. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. Burger Time. 15 minutes, okay. Gotta start pumping through a little bit. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. It's the only Castlevania game on the system, I think. Contra. Everybody knows and loves Contra, come on. Double Dribble, which I bought at a thrift store, apparently. This one too. Tetris. Everybody knows and loves Tetris, come on. WrestleMania with old Hulk Hogan. With the manual. Xenophobe. Yoshi's Cookie. Tom and Jerry. The ultimate game of cat and mouse, apparently. Never played that, but I love like cartoony platformers. So, I don't know. Top Gun, the first one. Dr. Chaos, and I actually like the artwork on that. That's kind of dope. Dr. Chaos. Know nothing about the game. RoboCop. It's a good movie. Sequels and reboot, but you know, I don't know about the games. Sesame Street ABC. Game 1, Let Her Go Round. Game 2, Ernie's Big Splash. Apparently it's 2 games in 1. Sesame Street ABC, which I bought at a thrift store apparently. People at thrift stores just think I live a sad life, I'm sure. Blades of Steel. With the manual. This one's actually kind of fun. Like, I did actually play some of this one. Dino Wars. With, like, robotic dinosaurs and shit. Don't know anything about the game, but I love the movie. Goonies 2. Love the movie, know nothing about the game, except for JonTron's video. Home Alone. Tiger Heli. With a manual. World Class Track Meet. This stack's a little bit wobbly, so I'm going to be careful with this one. Okay, so Karate Champ. Fester's Quest. I love the Addams Family. Turbo Racing. Gomez and Morticia are goals, are they not? Amagon. Or am I here? And the first base is loaded. I knew I'd get there eventually. And it's got the manual in there. Which is a very tiny manual compared to some of the other manuals. I don't know. Skate or Die. I was thinking, like, is this a double? No, it was Ski or Die earlier. This is Skate or Die. And again, you have no other choice. Kings of the Beach. Down with the Monarchy. Bump and Jump. Actually, that one looked kind of fun. Like, I saw gameplay footage of this one. It looked kind of fun. And there's a name sticker on the back, but it's faded. But it looks like their last name might have been Isaac. It's kind of fun to go through some of your, like, vintage games that you bought secondhand, and you're like, hey, look, this one's got somebody's name on it. Haha, I got your game. Rbi Baseball. In one of those weird bootleg cases. Rbi Baseball 3. Ooh, this is a neat cartridge. Ultimate Stunt Man. And look, it's all gold and shiny and nifty, and there's no end label, and I don't know. I like that. It's a neat cartridge to me. 1943. Is that the Spielberg movie? Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates. Which is a good TV series. Like, right? It's the one with Tim Curry as Long John, or not Long John Silver, but as Captain Hook, right? I think so. One of my all-time favorite games on the system, actually. I love this game. Gremlins 2. It is a good game. I am not being sarcastic. It is actually good. Batman. Na. Burton. That's one I beat, actually. And it's sad that this is one of the only games on the NES I've actually beaten. Because I only beat it because it's super simple and it takes like an hour to beat. Muppet Adventure Chaos at the Carnival. In fact, I played it recently. Like, within this year, I played it. Oh, I live a sad life. I need to date. Jeopardy! Sky Shark. By God, they're in the sky now! That's not our deal. Archon. Archon? Archon. Arkista's ring? Arkista's ring? Somebody's ring. I think I bought this because it had very, very interesting artwork on it. But apparently I bought it at like a retail kind of store. Which that place shut down a long time ago, and I really miss it. Actually, all the retail stores that I've bought games from have shut down, except for like one that's like 30 minutes away. Well, there's another one that's like 30 minutes the opposite way. I think there's another one like further out. I don't know. Besides Still Nostalgia. Like, none of them are near me anymore. So, yeah, somebody's ring. Mickey Mousecapade. That's Mousecapade. Mousecapade is what I call it. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! I don't think I have the alternate one, the just regular Punch-Out where they took Mike Tyson out of it. Monster Party! Literally bought because of JonTron, and because it was $5 and I was looking for a game. Oh, if you see this mess, you would just like, Narc! Remember, snitches get stitches, don't be a narc. This came out of the Reagan era of Just Say No. Remember Dare? Everybody that took Dare classes is on drugs now. Oh. Ninja 2. The Dark Sword of Chaos. That went wild with the subtitles, didn't they not? I don't know. There's some rare ones in this stack, but these are my, like, the games that I kind of highlight in the collection, so I don't know. I'm gonna go for these. Some of these are, like, super rare, so brace yourselves. But that's because they are complete in box. This is another Just Say No game from the Reagan era. Wally Bear and the No Gang, complete in box. I bought this at a thrift store. Blew my mind to find it. But yeah, it's all in there. Game, manual, everything. I bought this with it, actually, at the same thrift store. Uncharted Waters. That's a, last I checked, a super uncommon game. And it's heavy, too. Like, it comes with map and manual, and is like, just a whole thing. Actually, both of these two also came from that same stop at that same thrift store. So, yeah. Shadowgate, not as rare, really. But, yeah, complete in box. It's kind of dope. And Deja Vu. Remember that Denzel Washington movie? Deja Vu? Anyway, Deja Vu. This one's actually sealed, and I bought it from that one retail store that was going off about being shut down that was actually close to me in my area. I bought this there, and this is sealed. And it's Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, and it comes with a dictionary, apparently. Or an atlas, probably? No. Dictionary, atlas, I don't know. It comes with a book. Makes me kind of really want to grab Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Complete, obviously, to go with that one. But alright, two more in that stack. I got Jackal, which is one of the more common ones. In fact, I think I found this one more than once, complete in box. Same with this one. Operation Wolf. Yeah, in fact, yeah, I paid $7 for that one, apparently. So, by God, it doesn't have a manual, so it's not complete. I'm a liar. I'm a dirty, filthy liar. You should unsubscribe, dislike. I don't know. Don't do any of that. Just love me. Okay, so we're going to get into the stack of the ones that I highlight in the collection, whether good or rare, whatever. So we're going to start off. This one I picked up on eBay for like pretty decent price, and I wanted it complete in box. Unfortunately, I cannot find a sequel for a decent price anyway. And that's Chippendale Rescue Rangers. A really good game, actually. Can't speak on the sequel because it is fucking hard to find. I want to save that for last. This one, not a great game, honestly, but I highlight it because I'm a fan of the franchise. It is Friday the 13th, complete in box. Side note, one of the games I am looking for on NES is Nightmare on Elm Street, my all-time favorite horror franchise. I want it complete in box to go along with this. Unfortunately, it's jumped up in price slightly. So, but, yeah, and actually it is a significantly better game than this one. So, yeah. Save that for last. Okay. Here we go. Darkwing Duck. Good game. You know, the Disney afternoon games on NES were really good. So, yeah. Fuck my life. Okay. Oh. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The seaweed level catches me. I can never get past the seaweed level. Yeah, one of the rarer games in the collection, actually. Maybe just NES, because I do have significantly rarer games on other systems, but one of the rarer games in the NES at least. Bucky O'Hare. Another one with a sequel that is extremely hard to find, but I have this one. DuckTales. Woohoo. Life is like a hurricane. Ah, you know what? Super Mario Bros. 2 was separate because it's not the original Super Mario Bros. 2, you know, because it's not the Japanese release of Super Mario Bros. 2. It's the Americanized, pussified version. But, yeah, so the Mario games are, in fact, in this stack. Mario Bros. 3. There is a label variant that I would like to get to, you know, go towards the completion of the collection that I will never, probably ever complete. But, yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. This is the one that's like... Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it, sure. It is also the most common game because at one point in my collecting days, I have owned up to 8 different copies of this game. And that is Super Mario Duck Hunt. Ah, here we go. The Legend of Zelda with the gold cartridge. Obviously, it's awesome. It's in the sleeve. And it comes with a manual and, I believe, the map. Yes. This one I am not so fortunate on, because there's no manual, there's no map. But it is Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Also not as good as the first one, but it's got its moments. Yeah. So, yeah, Zelda 2, Adventures of Link. And finally, we get to the rarest game in the NES collection, one of the top rarest games in my entire collection. It took me years to complete it. I've got the box. I've got the game. I've got the manual. Battletoads Double Dragon. I put a lot of build up in that, so I hope you're impressed. Yes, very difficult game. Beating it is almost as difficult as finding a complete in-box copy of it. So there you have it. And that has been my complete original NES collection. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. No, that's everything. I also have a Game Genie. Yeah, who cares? But anyway, so tune in next week. I don't know what I'm gonna do. In 64 maybe. I'm missing that in the Nintendo show off. But anyway, I've been a nostalgia collector. Remember, physical media will never die, and I deeply hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.